Hi.
Hi.
Hi. God, I love Glenfiddich. I haven't had this in a while.
Oh yeah, I decided to just get the decent one today when I was at the
Good.
store.
I am spoiled by, I wouldn't say top shelf, but like not the bottom shelf whiskey.
Yeah,
Yep.
I could have gone up to a Glenlivet 14, but it didn't seem worth it.
That's really like special occasion type thing for sure.
I
Don't
mean,
need
They
to
kind
also
of
have
is
that
a
had
every week.
special occasion.
Hmm? Oh,
It kind of
okay.
is a
Yeah.
special occasion.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, how is our audio, everybody? Just to make sure that's all fine.
Yes, we need to
So we
know.
should all not talk as soon
Yeah.
as you ask them.
Yes, that helps. And since ADHD Aquatics is heading out now to spend some time with the hubby, we're just going to say hi and farewell to her before we pull up the participants list.
Scotty,
Mhm.
no shit. You can hear us, but like, are we like you know how we do? Are the levels equal? Is the video looking okay? We don't look like a bad dub
Mhm.
like I have been lately. That's what we need to know.
Yes, please.
Myrtle, you're
Scotty has
failing at your job.
only
He said
recently has
8.
Scotty like
Good.
upgraded his mic situation.
Thank you.
AV all good? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll believe you, Myrtle.
Oh, Scotty's saying Bex is quieter than everyone else.
Wait, I was supposed to be the quiet one.
Well, you're not.
I turned my sound down, but but
We'll see. Scotty. So according to Myrtle, Scotty's turning me down.
she's at the same volume. I thought
Yeah,
so too.
yeah, Scotty. So
Yeah,
f
Myrtle
off.
says.
Look, okay. I mean, we could troubleshoot. We have 2 hours. We could just like make it a troubleshooting stream. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Hashtag chlamydia. That's
Yeah, what
got to
is
come
that
from
about?
June, right? That's got to be from June stream.
Yeah.
I missed the last half hour. I would like to know what the chlamydia discussion was about. And I'm still the loudest, says Nancy. All right, hold on. Let me.
Does it have to
No.
do with koalas?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
true.
yeah.
Koalas, them dirty ass koalas with their chlamydia.
Very true. Geek Boy says troubleshoot Scotty's speakers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And we'll see if that's better.
Um, y'all notice a change?
Yeah, you're a little bit
Um,
quieter.
Yeah.
okay. I'll just I'll talk really soft like this. Okay. Hi everybody. Happy
That's some
Friday.
ASMR shit.
I'm gonna get really close and start making like mouth noises. Everyone loves that.
Apparently, I'm a detective. Was I right? Is it about koalas? It's just based
Probably.
on my
Yeah.
limited knowledge about koalas and chlamydia.
Ass koala was my nickname in college, says Rico. And
It
he's
would be.
warning us um that he is about to go to sleep because he already fell asleep once, set an alarm to wake him up, catch the replay tomorrow. Just wanted to see Bex on her last live stream for a bit. Yeah, because you got stuff that's happening. It's not her last live stream.
No.
Just stuff happening. You want to talk about it?
Sure. It's just this will be the last live stream I'll be able to do for the next several weeks just because tomorrow this whole setup is going to be boxed up. So, that's why we're saying it's my last live stream for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and be back as quickly as possible, but I'm definitely going to need some downtime, after this move,
Mm-hmm.
um, just to kind of recover a little bit and get everything set up because now I have my own room and my own space, and I'm going to need to get that set up as well. So,
That's gonna be awesome. Have you
yeah.
decided on a layout for that office?
Um, I think so. I think basically it's your I think the room is 11'8" by 13,
Nice.
and there's one window. I'm gonna put my Kallax bookshelf first. I'm gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna put that underneath the window, and that's gonna have all my shipping supplies, all of my like it was when you guys were here, except more organized
Mhm.
and no books.
Yeah.
So I'll have that under the window, and then making kind of like an L with it. I'm gonna do the IKEA desk hack and get two Alex drawers and a butcher block countertop and
Cool.
have a ridiculously long desk, like heavy duty, um, for me to have plenty of space to be able to work and stream. Have space for maybe one of my tanks that I'm sneaking in. Um, I think it's going to be amazing, and then I'll have my bookshelves that I have over here. I'm going to have those in there on the opposite wall from the desk.
Sweet.
Yep, and I think I'm gonna get myself one of those swinging chairs, like the egg-shaped swinging chair that sometimes people
Mhm.
use them outside, sometimes people can use them inside.
Okay.
No, Myrtle, the desk hack, because yeah, you can make an amazing desk just by using two Alex drawers and a butcher block countertop. Like insane.
Well,
So that's
oh, yeah.
that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Um, the 60 is going away, unfortunately. So
Mm,
that one I'm breaking down Thursday. I'm moving the fish that are in there into my hospital tank, which is only 10 gallons. That way, Saturday morning, before the movers get here, I can catch out all the fish, put them in a bucket to go in the car with me and the cats and the rest of the tanks. Like, it's just a lot. The other ones I am draining down. The 5 and the 6, I'm draining down like halfway, little more than halfway, and they'll just go right into the car as is. And the 14 is already broken down. Um, we can get to that in a later on, but 14 is already broken down, and the scape is going to be able to be taken right out of it because it's on egg crate, basically plastic egg crate.
Do
So
you
nice.
know, this is off topic, but just something I noticed. Member milestone chats are now showing up in StreamYard.
mhm.
Oh, yeah. Finally. So, yeah, the nano tanks, fortunately, those aren't like a super pain in the ass to carry. Like, you don't have to drain them down to nothing.
No, no. The only thing I'm worried about is the 6 gallon because it's rimless and it's like the Aquarium rimless. So I'm a
Yeah,
little worried
so
about
it's
that one.
made of like paper thin glass.
Yeah, yeah. And sneaking the tanks in, Jay. So they're not going to
Mm.
watch me. And we're in the back of the complex, like the very back of the complex. And it'll be Saturday. They'll have the office open, but they won't be able to see anything at all as we're unloading. And we're just going to take everything into the garage. So they're like not even or straight into the front door.
Yeah.
So like they're not going to see shit. And it's
And
going
I
to
mean,
stay that way.
people are
I think
watching. I'm sure you could like put it inside of a box and carry the box in if you needed to.
you can use their own language against them. Like, look at the wording of it. If it says no fish tanks or no aquariums, you just call it something else.
Yeah, it says they have to approve all animals, including cats, dogs, fish, reptiles, blah, 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 blah.
I
Well,
say,
fuck you guys. I'm
yeah,
bringing my
really,
nano tanks with me.
approve the
I mean,
fish.
they're,
That
you know what
fish
their
don't
argument,
bite, do it.
no, you know what their argument is? Their argument is, oh, people don't know how to take care of fish tanks and we've had water damage and so we no longer allow aquariums. And I'm like, oh, really? And yet you have washers in every apartment, you have bathtubs in every apartment, you have water heaters in every apartment, but you don't want a 60-gallon aquarium. Okay,
Yeah,
makes sense.
But did they specify snails
yeah.
or shrimp?
I don't, I don't know.
Well, they probably are like including but not limited to, and then they just name some common pets. Do they
Yeah.
specify husbands?
No, and I can't like Kyle's been so amazing with all of this. I can't like I can't make fun of him right now because
Oh,
he's been amazing.
wow.
So
Damn, Kyle. Got some amnesty for a little while.
he
I will say though,
does.
that Kyle has reason to. Y'all both have reason to celebrate today because today was his last day at that tower that he has been really wanting to get away from.
Oh
So
yes.
I know that
He
feeling of leaving a toxic work environment and your last day in that toxic work environment.
yeah, he said that he took his base access card, put it down on the supervisor's desk, walked out and said nothing to anyone.
Peace out.
I'm just
See you
wondering,
never.
yeah, I'm just wondering if he flipped everybody off as he was driving out. That's what I want to know. So, oh, Dee Dee, I once lived in a second story apartment. The neighbors came banging on my door saying my bathtub was overrunning. It wasn't that. Apparently, the drain pipe had separated in the wall. Yeah, like shit happens. So don't blame fish
Yeah.
tanks.
Right. That's a much bigger disaster than a 5-gallon tank with a leak.
Yep. So, yeah, like I got as close to the manager's
Eh,
office and did it.
of course.
I like what SC Keto said. Bex now has a planted 60-gallon bathtub. It's a cat bath.
Yeah. Or
It's a
like the
cat bath.
cats, need a water source, and we like to
Yeah.
leave multiple water sources out for our cats. And it just so happens that these tanks are water sources.
Yeah. I mean, our buckets are water sources for the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
No
their
matter what
favorite
kind of
water source
ugh,
over the clean water.
no matter
Yeah.
what is in there.
Yeah. So I'm excited. There's a lot of things to be excited about. I mourned my 60 and now I'm okay with it. So I think it'll be good in the long run.
And it's just a temporary goodbye.
Yeah. And I mean, with the way things have lined up for us, I can't complain. I just can't. We get to go back home. We get to be in a place
Mm-hmm.
we love. We get to, go to a nice apartment. So that's an upgrade from this one that we're in now. He's going to be happier. He works with people that he's friends with. And as was pointed out today in John, my Fish Tanks Aquatic stream, I'm going to be closer to Geek. And that's why we're moving so that I can be closer to Geek.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
So,
And he'll have some of your fish. I have some. And if you ever miss them and need a picture or a video of them, just say the word, or you can FaceTime with them for a little bit of visitation.
I do miss my barbs. I miss walking by every day and seeing them.
I
You'll have to
like
take an updated video of the 90 to put behind you. So
I
that,
should, yeah, because they've got barbs in them, and the barbs are very active, swimming around all day, and they don't care about anything, and none of the fish are really afraid of them. They just do their thing.
Yep.
The only
That's why
difference is now those barbs very much aggressively want to bite my hand when I'm just trying to trim plants. Like, no, it is not feeding time, and I am not food
they have to find that out though because they don't
every
remember.
time.
They don't remember.
They don't.
I mean, would you rather the barbs think you're food or the puffer think you're food?
I don't keep my hand in the tank long enough. I mean, so the puffer doesn't like come up to me to my hand in the same way that the big group of them at Dan's warehouse were. Every time I put my hand in the water, they just all started swimming toward it. I'm like, I'm not leaving my hand in here long enough to see what a puffer bite
I put my
feels
hand in
like.
solidarity with you.
I know, just to show me how much of a coward I am, and I'm just like, that's good for you. I'm still not going to do it.
Do you
I don't
see
need watch
Scotty's
hours, Scotty.
solution? It's also, this is in our bedroom. We would like
Yeah.
privacy in our bedroom sometimes.
We don't do 24-hour live streams in the bedroom. I mean, let alone really in like, we don't do it in the house. I've had a stream set up for Discord before, like on one of the tanks.
That's,
So that's
I
about
still
as
haven't figured that
good.
out.
Well,
I
a
haven't figured
24-hour
out.
stream?
No, like on Discord, the voice and video channel. I have not figured out how to use that yet. I'm still a Discord noob.
Okay. I think basically you just go in that channel and then there's it's fairly intuitive. Like if you want a just like a 24-hour feed or something, then you just have a separate phone or something. And it just uses your phone source. You don't have to do any kind of special settings on it or anything like that.
I'm sorry, Steven. I was distracted by Geek's
Was
comment.
it this one?
I was about to click it. You clicked it. That one. Uh-huh. 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 Geek, don't project your issues on me.
I like what Gina said too. It's just a little puffer kiss. You'll be okay.
It probably isn't that bad. I mean, her mouth is not that large compared to like if you got bitten by a Maboo puffer or something like that, where it would take your damn finger
You
off.
want to clean the glass in a tank full of Maboo or Fahaka puffers?
Oh my god. No, no.
Nope.
No, no. Nope. But nope, it's a good night in this household. We're going to be busy this weekend, and then Kyle leaves me for a couple days so that he's not making that 3-hour round trip every night, Monday through Thursday. And that gives me time, because we'll be at a standstill, to edit some videos.
Making content, huh?
Making content. And I think the first one, I was going to get Aqua Rocks out first, but I think that's going to end up being 2 videos, you guys. We had
We
so
just took too much
much.
footage. Too much.
And
Yeah.
you have like a whole interview in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Is I'm gonna have to make like, I'll have to make the first one hour walking around and all the cool stuff and the stuff we were talking about, and then I'll have to make a complete separate one that's like meet Tommy, the owner of Aqua Rocks, and just do his interview because it was really good.
Yep. I think that's a good idea. Just strictly on the basis that there's a certain threshold of time people will spend watching a video no matter what, on YouTube at least. And that it seems like that time keeps getting shorter and shorter. I don't know if TikTok is to blame for that or what, but it used to be that a 20-minute video on YouTube was pretty standard. 15 to 20 minutes, all of them, no matter the topic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good
I'll
one.
watch videos that are upwards of 2 hours if I'm interested enough in it.
Yeah, you have to be interested enough in it. You have to be
Yeah.
able to watch it without needing to be 100% engaged with it if you got other stuff going on during the day. So if it's just noise, then that's fine. If it's a video I need to like really watch, then like 15 minutes is kind of my limit.
Yeah.
So Zenger would like to know, would I rather clean a tank with 1,000 of my puffers from outside, or swim in one with 100 Maboos naked? Yeah, that's easy. Just fine. I'll let 1,000 puffers bite my hand, because one Maboo can do enough damage. Like
Well,
I would clean
would
a
you
tank
rather
with
clean a
1,000
tank
shouted.
from outside? Does that mean that your hand isn't even in the tank with the puffers?
No, she means like I'm not in the tank, but my hand has to go in the tank to access stuff.
Okay.
I would clean 1,000 Shoutadeni. I would clean a tank with 1,000 Shoutadeni before I would clean a tank with one Maboo, even with just my hand, because they can do real damage. Like they have some biting power.
Oh yeah.
So I think a better question would be, would I get in a tank naked with 1,000 Shoutadenis, or clean one Maboo tank with my hand?
Yeah.
That would be a tougher question.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one for me.
Mm-mm.
So let me open up the participants list,
Okay.
and then we can get into the poll.
You
Oh
wanna
yeah.
you wanna know what's a not good question to ask?
What?
Would you rather take one bath a month or
No,
only take a bath with the sweat of other people?
that's not
Only
a
bathe with
bath.
the
Oh.
sweat of other people.
What
Yeah,
is where what? Can
you
you
know that someone
explain
asked this question.
when? Oh, Myrtle asked that question?
Yeah, he asked that question, and it's a non-question because you're asking, would you rather bathe once a month or not at all ever? Right?
That
Because
yeah.
bathing in sweat is not bathing.
Even if it technically was, just no.
No.
Uh-uh.
No.
No. That's yeah. No. That's a bodily fluid, and I don't like those.
I I mean, okay, but Craig, like it depends, right? Like people have different definitions of dirty. I feel like.
Yeah, we're not talking like a hoarder house,
Mhm.
being left in like just the worst condition.
Ugh, that is
S-
gross, Jenna. That is gross.
Yeah, that is gross. Myrtle. That's not my question.
And I'm sitting
Myrtle.
here sweating just by sitting here because it's hot. Like I don't want to bathe in this. I don't even want to bathe in my own sweat.
No, that's just
Nasty.
icky. It's icky. Oh, ugh.
All right.
Hey,
So
did you
part-
want to like show how to open up the participants list? Because this is a Patreon feature, right?
is it? Let me see.
I believe it is.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And it's a very
Okay.
helpful Patreon feature
Yeah.
because it
I
logs
can,
everyone who has talked. And I was telling Stephen earlier today, he was like, I like the polls because the number is always higher than the like amount of people who are in the stream at any given
yeah, the
time
peak
because it catches,
concurrence.
yeah. But if you go at the end of the stream and look at your participants list, you can see everyone who typed. And so even if your peak concurrent is like 45, which is what it's at now,
Mhm.
then you can see how many people actually were in there over time.
Yeah, people who showed up and said something.
Yeah. So, people don't have to stay the whole time. People go to bed, people have other things to do.
Yep.
It's important, because I record this information and then I assume anyone who doesn't attend the stream obviously just hates me. So, okay.
Abs-
So I'm already logged in
Mhm.
because that's how I roll. And then I click my little icon up here
Mhm.
and we have all of our little tools like Fishfam chat and the giveaway tool and some discounts that you can get if you become a Patreon.
Mhm.
Then there's a road to 1K where you can kind of see like who's getting close to their 1,000 subscriber milestone. And
Mhm.
then you can submit a page. Like if you're not on Fishfam link, that's how you do it. And then Patreon items. So what we're looking at now is live stream participants. And then we can select a recent live stream
Yep.
like mine.
That's a lot.
Is a lot. Like we can come to, let's see, like Rico had his stream with Berkeley today.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see 56 people chatted in the chat. Anyway, go
Nice.
to mine. So we're at 44, and I can keep refreshing.
Yep.
Still at 44. So I'll give it a second, and then we'll go read down the list. Scotty Aquati just hit 500 today. Congrats.
Yay. Yeah, I
If
like the
you,
Fishfam link participant better.
yeah, because it doesn't time out. It stays. You say
Yeah.
something
Go
in the
ahead.
chat once the stream starts, and it stays.
Go ahead and refresh one more time because I think I see someone who, yeah,
2
Yeah.
people.
yeah. There you go.
Surf came in. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Nice. And then also the cat. So 46 participants. I shall say hello to ADHD Aquatics. She was in there earlier and left. Aquatic Moose, Kyle, Barbara Jackson, Benjamin Peters, Beta Aquatix, Big Cat, Bionic Bigfoot, Boots Cats, Boo 23, Craig's Catfish Cave, Daniel Velez, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Fishfam, Link Garcia Aquatics, Geek Boy, Gina's Reef, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jenna P, Coro Works, Linda Worth, Liquid Zoo, Luke Wong, Mary Beth, Mirk T, Monsterfish Gal, Myrtle Singh, Muppet 929, Mystery, Snail Gardens, Nancy B in Tennessee, Renee DeQueer, Richard Reynolds, Rico Stan, SC Cat House, Scotty the Fish Freak, Scotty Aquati, Silver Creek Aquatics, Scuba Stevo, Surf City Cichlids, Bipolar Fish Keeper, Nano Aquarium Guys, and Ginger, TJ Autocross, Vanoski, and Why Are We Always Yelling? Welcome.
And also Mountain Greenery and Rosie.
Greenery and Rosie. Howdy, howdy. And that's how you do that.
It's super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
do you watch pitch meetings? Have you ever seen the pitch meetings, Bex?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they're funny. It's like movie pitch meetings. I'll send you a link. It's a YouTube channel. It's like one guy having a conversation with himself, pitching a movie to a producer, and just sort of
Oh.
like making fun of the plot holes in the movie as they go.
Yeah.
It's
Got
funny.
it. Nice. Yeah, I would enjoy that. Send that to me for sure.
Well, that's just his
Of course.
catchphrase. Super easy,
Yeah.
barely an inconvenience.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah. Also, that's tight.
That's tight and wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And then like if there's a big plot hole, he'll be like, I need you to get all the way off my back on that.
That's good.
Okay, so
That's good.
let's see. We've got 65 votes in the poll. Nice. So when vacating a rental home apartment, do you deep clean it until sparkling, decently clean it? Do you do the bare minimum to get your security deposit back, or F that shit? I would definitely be in the camp of bare minimum to get the security deposit back. If assuming like I didn't have a personal connection with like the landlord, and like if I knew the person who would have to go in and clean behind me, then maybe I would do a better job. But otherwise, I'm just getting my deposit back.
Yeah.
I think it depends on like how much time you have to move as well, and the
Yeah.
level you can clean it. Because like to deep clean until sparkling, you probably need everything out to like really get it deep cleaned. And so, how much time do you have left in that apartment after stuff is out?
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, Craig, you're funny. We don't get our money back. You think that they give us our money back? We don't ever see our security deposit again. And I'm one of the like cleanest people ever.
Oh, really? They don't give you any of it? Like they always find a reason?
Oh yeah, and they don't tell us the reason either. We just don't see it. It doesn't see the light of day.
Yep.
Yep.
Some landlords will always find a reason to hold the deposit. Well, that sucks. Like, and if you kind of know like the history of that apartment and happen to know that like people usually don't get their deposit back, then that would totally change my perspective. I'd be like, all right, well, I'm gonna make sure that there is at least no visible damage. But you know what? Like, they can shampoo the carpets if they want to.
I mean, I would feel bad if I didn't at least make sure that like surfaces were wiped down, things were vacuumed, walls were clean, like that kind of stuff. Like just basic. If someone walked in, it would at least look clean.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
I'm the same way, Jenna. That's what I generally like vacuum, make sure that holes are speckled, um, and just the general, leave it as you found it. Um, I usually do a deep clean when we move in, just for my own feeling better about it.
See, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Mhm.
To deep clean when you move in, just because you don't know. Like, did they change the
Mhm.
carpet?
Yeah.
What's in the carpet? What's on the walls? What's in the sink? Just
Did they caulk the
disinfect.
floorboards?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes. The answer to that is no, because ants.
So Gina says some landlords will consider pinholes in the walls from hanging decorations as damage and won't give deposits back. Didn't you say that you weren't allowed to do that in your apartment at all?
No, we can. I just try to save myself work and use the 3M strips as much as possible.
Gotcha.
But like curtains and all, I'm sorry, you've got to drill. Like you have to drill for curtains. It is what it is. And I just make sure that I spackle that shit up,
Hmm.
and I go find a match for the paint. I'll like take a paint chip from somewhere inconspicuous, take the paint chip to Home Depot, get that bitch matched, and that way I've got my own little. I'll just get the tiniest one so that when we leave, it's all painted over. They don't even know. They wouldn't even know holes were there.
Nice.
And we still don't get our deposit back. And that's on top of paying pet deposits
Sucks.
for the cats.
That sucks. Like,
That yeah. Yeah. And those are non-refundable. So it's like $500 a cat.
when we moved out of our apartment, we didn't get our deposit back, but I already knew that we wouldn't. I mean, because we were hiding animals that we weren't allowed to have. So I was just like, we can get away with that, then I'm all
Yeah.
right. So first, thank you, Todd, for gifting 5 memberships. So I noticed that part doesn't come up on StreamYard, but thanks to Fishfam Link,
Mhm.
it replies and thanks Todd for gifting memberships just in case one of us misses it. So that's pretty cool.
Also,
Thank you so much.
thank you, Craig.
Oh, and thank you for your membership for 10 months, Craig.
No, this one that I had
What?
highlighted.
Oh, no, I didn't even. Okay, I was scrolling down. I just saw his milestone thing pop up, but also thank you very much for the $10 dues.
And also welcome in Crowntail
Hey, Crowntail
and Bob Purcell.
and Bob, welcome.
Nice. Yes,
So,
SC, like they ever do that. Exactly. I expect the landlord to have a cleaning company follow up to deep clean once property is vacant.
mhm,
I don't trust it.
yeah. So, is that what y'all plan to do? Would y'all pick the decently clean option?
Yeah, I mean, you're surface clean. Well, I'll say surface clean. So counters wiped down, cabinets wiped down, vacuum, bathrooms cleaned up.
Hmm.
I mean, but like we stay on top of the bathrooms. But I don't know. I'm not knowing that we're probably never gonna see our deposit again. Like you're not getting a
Right.
deep clean from me. No.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in like going out and renting a rug doctor or something like that.
Mhm.
No, I mean I have a carpet cleaner. Um, like I have a carpet shampooer, but
Okay.
I'm not doing that shit. And this
Mm.
damn, you guys saw it. This damn thing has those stupid ass shag, high pile carpets. No way.
And I
No
must say,
way.
when we were there, that apartment was pretty damn clean. I mean, I
Yeah.
know that you clean in preparation for guests,
Yeah,
so and that gave y'all at least kind of like a head start.
it did. It definitely did. But I'm not gonna miss this apartment. It's a nice apartment, but I definitely have my issues with it. Mainly, we're on the bottom floor. This new apartment, we're on the top floor again, and I have vaulted
Nice.
ceilings, which will be great for summer because all that hot air is just going to go up to the top.
Having nobody on top of you is nice. Like nobody making the frickin' ceiling and your light fixtures shake.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
You
we
guys
need
heard?
vaulted ceilings for our heat?
What?
Do we
Vault?
need
Oh
vaulted?
no, we need to live somewhere else. Is what we need. We
Yeah,
need to not live down here. We need to go live where Rico is, where the weather is just like mild until the winter when it's nice and cold.
And then, no, but that's too cold at that point.
Eh,
I'm never gonna get
depends
Jenna
on where
to,
we have to drive.
I'm never gonna get her to agree to come out here, am I?
What say you, Jenna?
I mean,
We would have to
I
visit
still-
for the winter and experience it and just see it for
Yeah.
ourselves. Because we both work from home, and if like the drive to wherever we're going is not that far, and it's a city, and so like they're not just going to be helpless in a snowstorm. So
No.
the
No.
streets will be relatively cleared.
No, they still expect you to go to work in a blizzard here. Like they stay on top of clearing roads, and they have, you know, the only downside is we stopped using salt a long time ago, and now they use a different kind of mixture, and it smells like manure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it works, and it doesn't rust out the bottom of your car.
That's good.
they
I knew
keep
what I said
sand.
just the moment I finished saying it.
Oh, you just opened yourself up to that one, Steven.
I know. I know.
You really did.
So Greg said he used to live north of Rico. He'll never go back.
Why?
It-
It's
I mean, there's probably a threshold of winter where it's like, okay, this is just insane. Like
Yeah. Well,
walking outside and it like hurts.
and for me, like you saw this at the Clash, which was just a cold room that my fingers were literally turning blue. Like I lose circulation
Yeah.
if it gets too cold. And like I wouldn't be able to go outside at all.
Yeah.
And I am the person who goes outside. Like I'm the person in the family that goes outside to get stuff done.
yeah. I get that.
And so what I
Okay.
found interesting was last year at the Clash, when we showed up in the middle of the night, Thursday night, you and Kyle were out there as well, and we were just kind of standing out in the weather. You, Bex, were cold,
Mhm.
and I was surprised because that was to me still shorts weather.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
mean-
seem as cold outside then, but also we had just come off of like a hot plane and a crowded
Yeah,
rental
that's a good
car, like you
Fresh
know.
air. It was just it just fresh air. It felt nice, I guess.
I was not, the jacket I had with me, the only jacket I had was not, it was a little bit cooler than I was expecting, and I feel like where I run hot to begin with, it makes it so that I get colder easier, kind of.
Mhm.
So I think that's why I was like so cold. I just wasn't expecting it. Mentally, I was not expecting it to be that cool.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm fine in cool weather and cold. I have all this extra padding, so it's like, all right, this is normal now.
Oh, Jay is coming. Jenna, would you move next to Rico if Steven is contractually obligated to do all the outside chores?
I mean,
I
I do
mean,
that anyway, still, other than like we both let the dogs out.
yeah, some of the outdoor chores would be going to get groceries, putting the kids on the school
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah, that
Like
yeah.
there's more to just like taking the trash out and checking on the pond and walking the dogs. There's other things that like I do 100% of the time.
hmm And then as far as cutting the grass, we just pay somebody to do that.
I don't think you'd have to cut the grass in the winter there.
Nah.
No.
I hate
not a
cutting the
thing.
grass anyway, though. Anytime.
Like you
That's
still have
also why I would want to live where Rico is, in a rural area where no one gives a shit about your grass. Like, good. Okay, well then let me keep my yard however I want it.
yeah, like
Let me
you
do a
still
zero
have to
scape
cut
if
it.
I want.
You still have to cut it, but just it's like once a month.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can pay somebody once a month.
Yeah. So
69 degrees in Morgantown right now. I like that. Bob Purcell asked, did the kiddos start school today? Does Rico have a good school system around him? Yeah, they did.
Start school yesterday.
Yesterday they started. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why they're like, okay, Thursday, go to school, and then Friday, and then have a weekend.
So it's always that way.
Yeah.
And it's more so for staggered entry at the lower grades. So I don't know if this is something that happens across the country, but in Louisiana, when you're like pre-K or kindergarten, they'll have like boys start on Thursday, just boys, and then just girls start on Friday, and then everybody comes because it's brand new to them. They've never been in school. It gives them time to adjust. It gives the teachers a smaller class size to deal with initially. And because they're doing that, it makes sense to have like one day each, then start fresh after the weekend. And then they just start everyone at that time. Do they do that in other places? Do they stagger entry at younger grades?
Yeah, I'd be curious to know. 98 degrees in Southwest Louisiana. Yeah. God. It was 102 today, plus heat index, I think it was 116.
Yeah, it was 102 whenever I was waiting for Zachary's bus for 30 minutes outside.
I thought it was going to rain, but it has not. We're like in a drought right now.
Our grass is like dying.
It's dead. Yeah. It's brown.
Welcome, Lady Rorschach. Did somebody else come in that I missed?
Did we say hi to No, we did. Okay. Richard Reynolds.
I mean, you can say hi again.
Hi, Richard Reynolds. I don't know.
Don't know. I haven't heard of that, Jenna. I like the staggered start. I have never heard of that until you talked about it.
That's been kind of typical of Louisiana schools, is that nothing is done like anywhere else.
Yeah.
But at least we don't rank last.
Yeah. So also we got an email from our kids' school that the school district where our kids go ranked second in the entire state for test scores. So
it's like kind of a brag, but not really.
Nice. Nice. Oh, what the hell,
like,
Gina?
Hey, we're not the worst among the worst. We're just we just are within the worst. What did Gina say?
She said she's asking if y'all had seen TikToks and if Myrtle had. I am hurt. I don't get TikToks, Gina. We share a favorite Pokemon. What the fuck?
Are you friends with her on TikTok? I think if you sent them to me in the TikTok app, I haven't really. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Rico made me afraid to open messages in TikTok.
What did he send you?
I don't even know. Like I watched like the first 5 seconds of it and immediately was just like, and nope, and closed it.
Oh,
I think
Rico.
I think we're all slowly morphing into having the exact same TikTok, because sometimes I see a funny TikTok and I go to save it and it's like, Rico Stan reposted this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I do get a lot of that.
And then sometimes I share TikToks with people and they've already seen it because we all have the same TikToks apparently.
Oh yeah, that happens with Steven and I all the time. It's like he'll send me one. I'm like, seen it. I'll send him one. He's like, I saw this the other day.
Steven loves to show me TikToks.
So there was a TikTok that she hadn't seen. I showed it to her, but it was like a wife showing her husband a funny TikTok, and he looks up and like, oh yeah, I've seen that. And then she just like slaps him across the face. Did you see that? Have you seen that?
Oh my God.
We're gonna watch this again together. Because yeah, she's seen a lot. She's seen a lot of what I've already seen. So
I don't even watch TikTok. Like, I think I scrolled TikTok for like 15 minutes today while I was waiting on the bus. And I
I
have
would
some
like to
TikToks
know
to share
who in
with you.
chat just refuses to even try TikTok.
It's Scotty.
Besides Scotty. Scotty
There's
is not from here. He's not from this planet or
no,
dimension or time or yeah.
no, and Myrtle, I realize that, which is why I don't. I don't ever click on TikTok sent to me from Rico or Net because I've learned. I have so learned. Be safe. Just gotta be safe.
It can be very scary.
Yeah.
Rachel also doesn't use TikTok.
Kyle said, of course, in this house, I'll show her TikTok. Hey, babe, you see the. Yep.
What?
I don't have a TikTok or a Facebook, but for some hypocritical reason, I have an Instagram. That is weird. That's a weird choice, Cora.
Yeah, especially since Insta's owned by Facebook.
Imagine all the TikToks Scotty will be forced to watch at the Clash.
He won't be able to get away. One of us will be faster than him. And as he's running away, we're just holding the phone in front of his face.
Someone's just got to hold him down.
Yep.
Like very Clockwork Orange, force him to watch.
Holding the eyes open. Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Clockwork Orange in its entirety. There's so many famous scenes from it that I'm aware of at this point.
It's just a very violent movie.
Yeah.
Which is
It's
why I don't watch
gratuitous.
it.
Oh yeah. Oh no,
I have-
no, that movie's not for you.
I have been
It's a
warned.
weird. Yeah.
And it's a Stanley Kubrick movie, so it's a certain style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Geek, your Instagram account got shut down for some. I told you cannot be blatant advertising your OnlyFans on there. You got to be subtle. You can't just post straight up nudity.
Oh my god. Yes, Kyle, I know it's one of your favorite books. We read polar opposite things, you and me. Polar opposite. Some things are in common, but
Mhm.
more different than most. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a busy weekend and a busy week.
I can imagine. Yep. But hey, at least you're having a little bit of you're having a little time to make some content in the middle of it. Like a couple of days, Kyle will be out. You can do a little bit of filming and stuff.
It's so much easier when he's not home because if he's home, I cannot hit the record on the phone because I just can't. I feel very self-conscious. Like I just know.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, so my setup right where I am right now, this is where I do my voiceovers, and this is in the bedroom, and then right there, if it's late enough at night, Jenna, right there, and I'm like trying to read a script and use all the right inflections and be happy and cheery, and I know I'm not being me, and and all I can think about is what does Jenna think about what I'm doing right now, because she can hear me the whole time, and I know she has thoughts, and I know she's not going to vocalize them, and I get in my head and I mess up a lot.
See,
I
that's
would
not what
only be supportive.
I know that's not what my brain wants to believe, apparently, though.
No, I just to me it's embarrassing for some reason. Like I just think to myself, how do I sound to Kyle when I'm standing in front of nobody talking to a camera going, "Hey, it's Bex from Bex Fish Room and today we're going to talk about using Black 2.0 to paint the back of your tank." Like how does that look like? Like what does that look like? How does that sound to somebody who's just a casual observer? I probably sound
Weird.
absolutely insane.
It's weird. Like we just have to acknowledge that what we're doing is weird, and just do it anyway. Because
Yeah.
once it translates to the camera, it's not as weird.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Did you want to show this new feature?
Oh, what is this? What is he talking? Okay, so
where
go to
Fishfam Link is importing the community tab to the page at least once a day.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Super cool.
Okay, let's check it out. You have to make that matter up. No. Okay, community post. Estimated time I posted it. I guess it's like it uses the timestamp that it on the time it pulls the post. So feeling better and looking forward to streaming this evening. Cool. Okay. Here we go. I'm one of the many businesses that are offering a discount for all Fishfam Link Patreons, 15% off. I can't off the top of my head name all of them, so I don't want to miss anybody. So yeah, there's all my links and stuff.
Nice.
Well, that's cool. Matt has been adding a ton of shit lately. Like he has been working himself to the bone with the coding and like the stuff that Fishfam Link, like the chat and the Fishfam Link chat bot thing, like that. It's doing some pretty amazing stuff. Like super helpful now because especially like seeing that it acknowledged membership gifting. So if somebody doesn't have the YouTube side open, the YouTube chat open, they won't see it if it's on StreamYard.
Yeah.
StreamYard is still not showing membership gifting. So that right there will be super helpful.
So since
KJE
I'm not
is one of them.
sharing my screen, I can go to discounts and say it is Peplin Creek Aquatics, KJE Aquatics, Fishfam.link merch, Atlantic Aquarium, Crayfish Empire, RC Beams Art Studio, and Aquatics merch. And there will potentially be more if you have a shop and you would like to offer a discount to Patreons. Contact hello@fishfam.link, or if you know a place that might be interested. We want this to be as worth it as possible, although it's already very worth it. It's just $5 a month.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like me and you just have to buy a shit ton of fish food all the time, then that's already makes it worth it. And speaking of which, Keith mentioned he's one of them. I need to order more pond plants, but it is 102 degrees today.
Yeah. Keith, do you think the plants would like 105 degrees with a heat
No.
index of like 120? Or should we maybe?
No, I can't because UPS delivers last on the like I'm one of the last people on the route. They'll just sit on that truck and they will I don't know what you call it, steam, braise, sous vide. Like it's so damn humid.
Slow cook.
Yeah. But I feel like Keith said in a live stream that he's not bringing planned plants to the clash. He's bringing botanicals and foods and stuff, but that you could pre-order and maybe he would bring them. And September might be a good time for us to get more plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith will not ship to hell.
No, he will not ship to hell. That's a good, like, I don't even want to order fish right now because I know that even if I get them all alive, they are going to be like on death's door, just so stressed, so oxygen depleted. It's terrible. Whew.
Welcome, ABC Kenny. Also, there was a question. I put it down because I don't want to cover up Beck's head.
Thank you.
Will there be a new intro from McStreamy Film the Clash? Probably not, because I want to incorporate all the co-hosts. And since Bex and Kyle can't make it this year, we're just gonna hold off. But next year we'll have a nice plan to do something really cool.
Yep, I ruined it. Sorry.
Damn it. It's all right. I like this intro.
I do too.
So it can go another year. Why not?
I mean, you think about it, shows keep their intro for a long time, you know?
They do, yeah.
It's just anime that changes it up every couple episodes.
Yeah.
Every couple episodes.
They do.
Arcs. Every couple like every new arc has a new opening and closing, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. KJ is more than just plants, FYI. We sell so much more. Fish food and botanicals and equipment and other things and stuff. But yeah. So Bex, you mentioned in passing about you filming something involving some paint and stuff.
Hmm.
Are you at a stage right now in that process that you want to like kind of talk about it?
Sure. Um, like we had talked about on my stream last Saturday, I was getting ready to film painting with Black 2.0, the
Hmm.
back of the 14-gallon. I filmed doing the first coat today, and it went a little interesting. We'll just say it like that. It's, I mean, you're doing thin coats, but my paint roller decided to be a bitch and start
Yeah.
catching on itself. So I ended up having, I had already gotten the vast majority of that first coat done. So I was just like, yeah, whatever, like it's fine. I'll fix it in the second coat. But as of right now, I'm having a very difficult time envisioning what this is going to look like at the end. Like, I pictured it as, I don't know, a deeper, much deeper black than what I'm seeing right now. But my guess is it's just where it's the first coat, it's thin. So, yeah, I don't know yet. The jury is still out.
Well, I mean, also keep in mind this is a total experiment. Like this paint is being used for a purpose that is not explicitly part of the list of things that they say that it can be used for. So it's
Yeah.
totally experimental. Um, I'll feel bad if it goes terribly and you have to like scrape it all off and start over. I'm hoping I'm hoping that worst case scenario, it's just not any better than just using other black paint, and so
Yeah.
you won't have like completely wasted your time. Um,
I mean, I don't consider it, even if it doesn't turn out great, I don't think it's a waste of time because now we know, you
mhm,
don't know until you try. And I
yeah,
even say that, like, this is an experiment. It's 2.0, Myrtle. 2.
yeah. 3.0 is supposed to be blacker than 2.0. But 3.0 is a different chemical makeup and apparently is like way more fragile and easier to like rub off and stuff. So
Yeah. So
it
this
will
is,
also look different once there's water in it. There's yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you could always just fill it with water and put a light on top and just see what it looks like. It's easy to
Yep.
drain the water.
yeah.
That's the
But you're
plan.
thinking at least one more coat, right?
At least. And the thing is like, because it's acrylic, right? And I
Hmm.
usually do oil based, because it does stick better. But because it's acrylic, you are better off letting that paint dry 8 to 12 hours, like 4 hours at least, but 8 to 12 is the better recommendation, because the drier that first coat is, the better the adhesion is going to be for the next coat, and then you've got to do it again.
Yeah.
So, and then exactly, geek, like that's something you and I talked about, Steven, was you
Hmm.
have to seal it. You have to seal it with some clear coat. So I have
Yeah.
the clear UV resistant acrylic sealant from Krylon, that's the spray on that I'm going to do, but you got to let it fully cure. So that's probably going to be another couple days after it's finished being painted.
Yeah. At least because I know once you put a coat like a clear coat on it, it from that side it ruins the effect, but it's going on the back of it, and so the thing that might ruin the effect is just whatever light the glass can reflect. So the hope is that it's more like a more darker pigment
Hmm.
that just blacks out the back of the tank just a little better than standard paint. Like whether it'll be worth spending the money and the time to do that remains to be seen.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
think in either way, it's a good experiment. And even if it's a total failure, it is worth making the content just to let other people know, like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah, and that's what we were thinking. Um, that because this has been something you and I have been talking about for over a year,
Yeah.
and I'm finally at a point where I can do. Um, so, but yeah, like obviously this is not something that somebody with 20, 30 tanks is going to be doing to every tank.
Yeah. Or even a
Like
big
this,
ass tank.
no, like you guys got to understand, like this is strictly
Hmm.
experimentation.
And
Like
that's
that's what
what
this is for.
he
Uh-huh.
said. And the fact that you're experimenting on it, like if you had a big display tank and you wanted to do this, it would be nice to have someone who's done it before and tested it out before you spend that kind of money on that amount of paint.
Exactly. So like this is experimenting for experimenting's sake, not
Yep.
not like, oh, do this instead of Rust-Oleum. Like, no, I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now, Rust-Oleum's way freaking easier. Less
Yeah.
steps, less, 4 hours in between coats, done.
Yeah.
Um,
So even if this ends up blacker, you'll still have to gauge, like, is it blacker enough to justify the annoying shit that you had to go through to get it done?
yeah, exactly. So it's just, it's fun. It's interesting. There's kind of a high stakes to it when you're filming it.
That's an interesting idea.
Huh. Sanding glass and then paint. Possibly. I mean, I guess the frost layer would still kind of like add an overlay on
Yeah.
top of it that would kind of obstruct the blackness, but
hmm
and it will make it easier for algae to grow, like more stuff for it to stick to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Dee Dee, your first layer looks like shit every time. Every
Yeah.
time. It's the second, or possibly third that it's
Mhm.
like, oh man, this looks great.
Yeah.
Myrtle's like, never mind.
Oh yeah, and Zen's point, like once you put water in, why not just get rid of the effect? Yeah, I think like at this point, like if you put the coats of paint on, put the clear coat on, and then if it's not good enough as is, then it's 100% not worth any of the hassle.
Yeah.
Sandblast the outside. Yeah, will absorb
Welcome,
any
Shark Fin.
reflections. I mean, the black by itself, without glass over it or clear coat over it, it's supposed to absorb 99 point something percent of light.
Yeah.
So
And Vanta Black is the original. Um and it's copyright, like trademarked essentially.
right,
2.0 is kind of the, I don't want to say knockoff because
it's more
works
like
just
it's
as
the
well.
response to
Yeah.
that other person copywriting that color.
Okay. But the funny thing is, have you seen that on the site? Like
Yeah.
everybody but this one person.
Yep. Yep.
And
It's
they
like you
even
by
knew.
purchase. I had to check a thing. Like by purchasing, you certify that you are not such and such.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
It was funny.
And then to address this question,
Yeah.
Scotty, is there a deadline for entering fish for the show? He's talking about the Keystone Clash. And Scotty said, yes, but in like a month. The exact date is on the website under fish show rules. That date, I just pulled up the website, is September 15th. So if you want to enter fish in the Keystone Clash, September 15th is the deadline. It is $5 per entry.
Oh my God. Next month is September.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have been beating this Clash talk shit into the ground since the last Clash. And it's finally going to happen.
Yep.
And then people will be like, okay, can they stop talking about the Clash now? No, because then we'll have to talk about our experiences at the Clash.
Yeah,
It
and
never
I'll
ends.
sit here and cry.
I know.
I'll sit here and cry.
Hey, look, we're going to be crying too that you are not there with us.
No, you're not.
I
you're not.
will. I will. Can't tell
You're gonna-
me what I'm going to do and not do.
You're gonna go. And
I'll
you're gonna
take a
have an amazing
video
time.
of you crying and send it to Bex.
Okay. You do that.
I better see Dan crying too. I better see Dan.
All right,
crying.
Dan.
I bet if
If
you
your
told
theater
Dan
stops to
Bex
work-
wants to see you crying, I bet he would do it.
Yes, he would do it.
Yeah,
Just be
Yeah,
like, Ann
probably.
Steen.
probably. Ugh.
Well, don't
yeah.
get that part.
No.
That's not the part you record.
Oh man, it's 96 and we have games. We have fun and games to play, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We have fun to play.
And we have to play fun and we have to play games.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I'm going to end this poll though, because the winner is people would decently clean it. And
Makes sense.
so the lowest percentage is anyone said they would do bare minimum for the security deposit. Like more people said F that shit.
Yeah.
And before we play the game, didn't you want to poll the audience for something else, Bex? Because you had filtration questions.
Oh, I mean, like I was just thinking of something that would go along with it. I'm just Zen.
She
I
won.
just I'm on the lookout for a solid nano canister, like a Wase, something like that I can use on the 14 with some lily pipes, because I want this
Right.
14 to look like top of the line aquascaped display tank. I want to get rid of the aqua clear that's on it, no sponge filters. So I'm just trying to decide. I like the idea of the Awase that has the thermometer, the heater actually in the canister itself. I like that idea because then it's
Mhm.
less in the tank. But I've heard mixed reviews. Kelly loves it. I
So
think
have
Geek
I.
had a
Yeah.
problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
Xanadu.
I've heard the same. Didn't at the Aquascape contest last year, didn't Waze sponsor the filtration, and they had like a integrated heater in that one?
Yes. And mine worked. Some people's weren't quite as easy to set up.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea about long-term use though. Like it was just out of the box. Ours worked.
Yep.
Scotty said they're sponsoring them again.
Cool.
Nice.
Greg likes his,
Geek hates his.
and Geek says no,
Anyway,
and burned up the heat. Yeah, see, that's the problem I would have is like heaters need flow or else they get mad. So, eesh.
with every
I'll
product,
just-
there's going to be mixed
Right.
reviews though. So it's kind of like if you like this brand, you'll probably really like it.
Mhm.
If you've had a bad experience, you're not going to.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mhm.
I'll just see.
And Scotty said it has a feature that if something gets sucked into it, like gravel, it will shut off. It happened at the skate contest. People didn't know that. Yeah, that'd be good information to have.
Mhm.
Although, yeah, it depends on how sensitive it is, because sometimes the impeller can work itself out and it not, make
Yeah,
you have to
and-
troubleshoot everything.
Yeah,
Welcome,
and like
Jeff Kane.
Benjamin,
Hey,
like
Jeff.
that doesn't work for everybody though. Like I can't heat the room.
Heat
I
the
have
room,
some
my
camera.
ass. I will never do that.
No.
Never.
Well,
If
I
you
think it
expect me to spend
depends
time
on.
in my fish room, I am not heating the room.
No.
I think it depends too if you have a fish room or a fish house, because we have a lot of tanks concentrated to one room. That room happens to have 0 doors. So it is like it was a dining room, but it's literally like a pass through from the kitchen to the living room. So we couldn't heat just that one room.
If I
But
needed to
also,
save money on heating costs, I would just do the cold water aquatics thing and just do all natives and just let the temperature be what it is.
Yeah. And like so geek, like it wouldn't need to be that warm. Everything that I'm keeping in there, 75 would be the highest it needs to go. 75 degrees.
No,
So-
Jeff. No. Unacceptable.
that is
Oh hell no.
10 degrees warmer
Yeah,
than we would
we-
like our house to be.
68.
Nope.
68. And so, yeah, like what Matt said, I cool the room and have to heat the tanks more. That's what we do. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
And Keith also keeps cold water fish mainly. Yeah.
So, do we want to do
Or
the
the
ABC
ABC
thing?
thing.
That's true. That's true. I don't want to count you out, Kenny. I was just thinking because Brandon streamed today, Cold Water Aquatics, and he like that is his entire basement is just cold water fish,
Yeah.
and
And like,
that's got to be nice not having to pay that bill.
yeah. And I can't go unheated either because I live in Colorado.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to do what the fish first, and then go to the other game since people are like, oh, like I'm gonna press the button.
It's your stream. You do what you want to do.
I don't know.
What do you want to
Nope.
do?
I want to pawn the decision off on someone else. Is what I want to do.
Not
I like
me.
that.
Nose goes. I'm not making any decisions.
Okay, we can do what the fish.
Okay. Do you want to give context that we literally did what the fish
Today?
today, like an hour before we got ready for the stream. So
Okay.
these are like not high quality with it. Well, I mean, yours are fine, but mine,
I think yours are good
not
too,
high
and you were being
quality
too hard
fish.
on yourself. And I don't even think we needed to clarify how quickly we had to get this done today.
Welcome, Johnny. Okay, are you
Hey,
ready
Johnny.
for me to push the button?
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
All right, Myrtle is not accepting
Yeah.
excuses.
No. Everybody make sure you're refreshed.
Are you refreshed? If you are not hearing us say refresh on panel, then you are not refreshed.
Nope.
But they won't know until.
Yep. If refresh and our voice saying refresh does not correspond with chat, then you are behind or ahead magically. I don't know how that's possible.
I mean,
Ah.
it would only be me and Bex.
Okay, I'm laughing because Nancy B. Myrtle, I think it's past your bedtime. Please log off now. Good night.
Night, Myrtle. Have a good sleep. You got work in the morning, huh?
Night night.
Scotty is correct. It's a fish.
Oh,
So
Scotty.
he doesn't get points.
No.
No points for you. I'm observing to figure out who drew this, although I'm pretty sure I know who did. Like 99%. Yeah, I know. This is a Jenna fish.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a less than 8-minute drawing.
She went quick. I can't. I'm still just like spending half an hour minimum. It's a
Wait,
great fish.
didn't even know the fish, but
Wow.
give
Good
Gina
job,
a point.
Gina. Good job, Gina.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Nah,
Gardens knew it was me
Gardens-
too. But she didn't. She guessed that I drew it.
Yeah. That's funny. Good job, Gina.
Wow.
It is not a pencil fish.
Emperor Tetra, Common Shiner, Pea Puffer.
Scotty.
Okay.
One for Gina is one less for Myrtle. Gina, you've got 41 points. Myrtle has 71. Mathematically, let's see how many. I don't know. Someone calculate the math. Can Gina win if we streamed every day? I mean, not every day, every week, every Friday up until the end of the year.
Can Gina make up the difference?
This is not a Tetra.
I'm
okay,
seeing
now
an
I
answer. Yeah, there we go.
Johnny.
Johnny, Lady R, and Scotty.
And not Myrtle.
Johnny, you have 4 points. You will definitely not win.
because Johnny's busy. Wait, did Johnny change the structure of his name? Didn't it used to
Did
be
he?
Johnny at Dan's Fish, and now it's like
No.
Johnny dash Dan's Fish?
Maybe.
I feel like he
That's
did. Aha! Myrtle.
yeah. Yeah.
Ha
I didn't even notice until you said something. I'm like, oh yeah, he did.
Lady Rorschach, Gina already guessed it is back to school theme. Oh, it's been dashed for a while now.
Well, I never would have noticed until it was pointed out. Johnny's
God.
getting 2 whole days off. How did you do that? Where is Dan being tied up and locked away right now?
It was
That makes
confusing
sense.
Dan on the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. So those points down, and let's go to the next one.
Kyle, honey. No.
Matt, you are smart.
What about me, Steven? Would it be possible for me to beat Myrtle? Kyle, do you even have any points? I don't.
I don't think
Hang
so.
on. I don't know.
Probably not.
No, you don't. Sorry. No. No, you're not.
Aw.
You're not gonna do it.
Zinger. I
What?
still have a partial migraine kicking. I'm gonna
Oh,
need y'all to slow down so I can get some points.
oh, I feel you.
Now, I want y'all to think about the theme is school, back to school.
Back to school. Back to school.
Okay.
It's the Kid Craddock thing.
What? No.
We used to play.
Listen.
That's a good drawing. That is very well done.
Well, who did it?
I like it. I think it's
What?
both of you.
No.
I think it's both of us, huh?
I don't know.
No,
I feel-
there were no joint drawings.
Okay, well then it's Jenna.
No.
It's not Jenna?
No.
Did that?
So then it would be
Okay.
Steven.
Yeah.
Gina,
Okay. We can. Gina,
Betta.
Betta, and Myrtle.
and Myrtle.
Well, for confusing me, Steven, fuck you.
Okay. That is my number one goal, is to cause chaos and confusion.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Yep. So Gina, Betta, and Myrtle. Okay. Betta. All right, Myrtle.
How long did it take you to draw this?
21 minutes and something seconds.
Okay. It
I
took
mean,
me
it's not a complicated fish. It's a basic shape. It's only one color and then some splotches over it. Like, all right. And
Well done, Steven.
here we go. Thank you.
Well done. And I saw earlier, like a couple minutes ago, where'd it go? I want to say it was Benjamin that was saying he's surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Bex is still here because we're at an hour earlier now, Ben. So it's easier
Yeah.
for me to stay.
Yeah. I'm very happy with this new time slot that we've picked. I think it's going to work out for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a hell of
The
a
only
lot easier for
drawback
me.
is we had to stream over LRB, but no matter what, it was going to be at the same time as somebody else. Just how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is
I
Jenna.
only see one correct answer.
I'm just going to give it. Yep. It's just Johnny.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just Johnny. We saw these purple pencil fish in the warehouse, and they are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. They're very
So
Well,
they're
it's
not
not red
actually
myrtle. Like,
purple, but they're not like what kid? It was me. And it's because the line goes through the eye.
wait, did Rachel chime in before we said it? I think she did.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I got you, Rachel.
yeah,
And here we go.
they're pretty. Very pretty.
And it took me 6 minutes to draw this fish.
Matt had some criticisms.
I know. He can complain directly to me.
Okay.
Slacker.
And this this looks like a damn Pokemon.
Yeah, it does.
Fish names suck. They should actually be representative of the fish. Yeah, really.
This is very interesting.
It is. I am curious if Gina's gonna know.
Hmm.
You know, we're in salty realm now.
Wait.
Okay.
It's perfect just the way it is. Yeah, damn right it is.
Smart, Matt. Smart man.
Eraser clam.
This is very interesting.
Gina did not disappoint.
She has
She
one
was
at work.
first. Nice. They look like they would just be impossible to keep.
Yeah.
Like, what even is this? The fuck is
Gina,
this?
Myrtle, and Betta Aquatics.
All right.
It's Aquatix. It's always going to be Aquatix.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sea apple is apparently a type of sea cucumber.
That's weird.
I don't know. Are sea cucumbers delicate? Like, are they kind of a pain to keep?
Are they stingy? Will they sting Steven?
They stingy. They do. Or they would do something like just slowly release. It would feel like they're not doing anything, but then they like slowly release a toxin that just like kills you the next day.
Scotty, you are not. You were fourth. You were a little bit late.
Mhm.
See, as long as the tank is stable, they're good. But when they die, they release a poison and will kill everything.
Good lord.
No stings or bites, though.
Nope, just a poison. Hello, Harry Maxwell. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Yeah,
They're
it
filter
They're a
feeders.
filter feeder.
doesn't sting or bite, but it kills everything in the tank if it dies.
So should Zen keep these with her seahorses?
Why not?
No.
And last but not leastliness. Oh wait, who drew the sea apple?
I'd say you,
What do
Steven.
you mean,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
me.
I figured.
Jenna wasn't going to draw it, and she told me ahead of time that she would draw any of them, just not that one because it had too much detail.
I can understand that.
If I die, I'm taking you all with me. Nice, Rachel.
Harry Maxwell. He said, "Nobody knows who I am." And I'm wondering, looking at his picture,
Yeah.
Nobody? I mean, I don't.
if he is Caleb.
Oh,
I don't know. It looks like a young person.
why would he change his name? I don't approve. All right, so we got a Pisto, School Grunt, Stickleback, Checkerboard, Cichlid. Okay. Oh. So I'm seeing an answer and I'm seeing a not as close answer, or like.
Yeah. So let me verify if.
Zendra said
Okay,
it
it's
looks
the
like
same.
Paris.
It's the same thing. So
Okay, so
that means that we're gonna give it to Gina.
Scotty, and
Scotty,
Alishon.
and Alishon.
Yeah, I figured when Alishon said it, I'm like, okay, this must be what it is for real.
We have 3 at work. Apparently, they're schooling.
Hmm.
Oh, looks like Harrison. Oh, it is
Mhm.
Elon.
Elon Musk?
No. Harrison Tropicals.
Yeah. Welcome, Harry
right.
Maxwell.
That's right.
So let's see. Alishon, Scotty, and Betta. Is that right?
No, Gina.
Gina? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh my
Get
god,
distracted by
I love
things.
how Scotty is just like, no Myrtle, no Myrtle, no Myrtle. Hashtag Team Gina. He just wants Gina to just, I guess, destroy Myrtle now.
Scotty, I don't like your allegiance to Gina.
In the background, just for some clarification, some data was pulled and presented to Scotty backstage. But
What?
in a private message that shows that he was not first.
Oh, I see.
Got it.
What view you on, top or live? If you're on top chat, switch to live, and then it'll show the proper order of messages, and vice versa.
Yep. It'll always show your comment first, regardless if it's the same, close to the same timestamp.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm on live chat and I'm on StreamYard chat, so I see it on both. I'm before Scotty. What?
Yeah. We gave
Hold on. Chuck.
it was so he was before Scotty, or Betta was before Scotty on another one, but for this last one it was Sheena. Then Scotty said this one, Betta said this one, then Scotty said Chalk Basslet, and Alishon said it.
Yeah.
And then Myrtle, and then Betta.
Yeah.
Well, that's the order that it showed
The
up.
only order we can go by is like before Alishon. No, it's not quite. Like I switched from live to top chat, and then I also verify it with StreamYard chat. And I mean, if it shows up that way for you, sorry, we have to go by what it shows for us, because yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But we're about to play an additional point game.
Yeah. Kyle used to be addicted to transmission fluid, but it left him feeling shifty.
Kyle. Ay.
Oh, goodness. Okay. And the other game, it's the Who Am I game, where we picked fish for each other.
Yep.
And this time...
Do you want me to remind people? Or
Yes,
if they weren't
go
here
ahead.
for last time?
Yeah.
So this is the Who Am I game. We each picked a fish, and we traded off from who we picked from last game. So we each will be given 3 clues as to what the fish is that we are. And then we have to start asking questions. We get 5 yes or no questions. We get an additional 6 that we can pull from chat. So chat, you can put in questions, and you can also put in the answer. And if you get the answer before the streamer does, the first 3 who get the answer before the streamer get a point towards what the fish.
So no need to wait for us to guess it. You just feel free to start guessing them anytime. And then we'll go back and chat after we're done guessing and see who got it. So,
well, no, not go back in chat. So like, I'm giving like Bex, I have Bex fish. So I know which fish she is. So while she's asking questions, Steven is monitoring chat.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Whoever's not answering or asking questions, monitoring.
I'm just saying, when I monitor chat, sometimes things get missed. I'm just setting realistic expectations for myself, Jenna.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? Like with giving hints to. So yeah, whatever.
I feel like Steven should go first this time.
To give
like-
hints
like-
to Jenna?
For me to give hints to you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mhm.
Go for it.
I
Yeah.
think you should be first.
Okay.
All right, let me get my clues up. All right, everybody. Be ready with them fingers on the keyboard. All right, Steven. Your first clue. I have lots of big brothers and sisters. I make a great garbage disposal, and I like to break the swimming rules of my family.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Processing. Please stand by. Well, we got 30 minutes till this stream ends. Okay, I got lots
Okay.
of big brothers and sisters. Was that it?
Yeah.
You break the swimming rules.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one?
I make a great garbage disposal.
You make a great garbage disposal.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Oh my God. Okay. Is it is it a catfish of some sort in the catfish family?
Yes.
Okay. Shit, garbage disposal.
Can he get it?
Do you know, do I have any of, do I
Yes.
have, yeah, do I have it?
Yes.
That's
Do I
a
have it?
great question for chat.
Yes, it is.
I don't give a shit about chat. It's all about me. I want to get this. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to eliminate everyone like insisting that it's an upside down catfish. I ain't got none of those.
Yes, you have this fish.
All right. Oh man. Okay. That was question 2.
Hi, Daniel.
Good night, Daniel.
Can you get it?
Is it a species of Corydoras?
Yes.
Oh shit. That narrows it down to like 12.
Well, now think about the 3 hints
Mm-hmm.
in that
Yes,
context.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Big brothers, sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Can I guess now?
Uh-huh.
Is it Pygmaeus?
Yep.
Yes,
got it.
finally I got one. All
and
right.
so also give a point to Jeff,
Yep.
All right.
Betta,
Yep.
and let me see who is next, and Nancy B.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good
Jeff,
job,
Betta,
guys.
Nancy B. All right.
Good job.
I was freaking out at those hints. Like, oh god.
Nice. Good job, Steven. You got it.
Okay. So who's next? Jenna, you want to give hints to Bex?
If you want me to.
Go for it.
Okay. So here are my hints. I never go anywhere alone. Be nice to me. I'm sensitive. And I'm no bozo.
Oh boy. Okay. Sensitive, I'm no bozo, and I don't go anywhere on my own. Okay. I like where your head's at, Steven. Is this a fish that I currently have?
No.
All right. I'm no bozo. Trying to think fish that obviously it's a fish that schools or likes to be in groups. What was the second one, Jenna? The second clue?
Be nice
Be
to me.
nice to
I'm
me. I'm
sensitive.
sensitive. Okay, so we're sensitive. Okay. Is this fish a nano fish?
Yes.
Okay. sensitive. I'm not a clown. That's 2. Is this fish in... I'm trying to think. Is this fish a bottom dweller?
Generally, no.
Generally, no. Okay.
I would like to just say no.
Yeah.
Like I think generally kind of muddles it. The answer is no. It's not a. It would never in any circumstances be considered a bottom dweller.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not a bottom dweller.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but Myrtle, Hillstream Loach doesn't make any sense because it doesn't go with the I'm not a bozo. Okay. I've had what, 3? So this is question 4?
Yes.
All right. Is it in the killifish family?
No.
Okay. Question 4. So that rules that one out. Is this fish in the loach family?
No.
Okay, that's 5. Chat, I need a question.
Oh yeah, you can get it. The chat can come up with a bonus question for you. So.
Yep, I need a
What we
bonus
got?
question, you guys. I've already asked that one. Todd, I know it's not a I know it's not a clown loach because that we already had that one last week. So it's not going to be that.
Don't, if I can offer maybe like a little bit of an additional hint, don't get caught up on the word clown, but think about maybe characteristics.
This was the question. This was the hint that I looked at and thought maybe it's makes it a little difficult because it and I guess it evokes a thought that should not be applied.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to get this one. So I'm going to go with Myrtle's question. Is this a circus themed fish?
No, I wouldn't consider it a
No.
circus themed fish.
Okay. Well, I'm out of questions and I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to trust Zinger. I'm going to say, am I a rummy nose tetra?
Yes.
Thank you, Zinger.
She is screaming it from the top of her lungs in chat. Nice. I already have the
Unfortunately,
points.
the first
I've got the
3
points
people
down,
were
yeah.
Benjamin, Nancy,
Yep.
and Gina.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a tough one. Tough one.
Yeah. Jenna, can you explain the I'm not a bozo? Oh, the
Because
red
clowns
nose.
have red noses.
Okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
but
threw me.
like a rummy nose tetra has a red face. Like,
But they
yeah,
say rummy nose.
I know.
And I didn't want to be too on the nose and go the Rudolph route because Bex drew the Rudolph the rummy nose
Yeah.
tetra, and I thought then she wouldn't have any questions.
Yep. Nope. You got me with that last one, Jenna. You got it because I was going Rasbora because I was seeing a lot because I don't know why I just thought Rasbora for some reason, which is why I was like, is it nano? And am I a bottom dweller to rule out anything that was a bottom dweller? Thank you, Zen. I love you.
Good job, Zen.
Now
All right.
It's Jenna's turn.
All right, Jenna. If you invited me to a party, I would spend most of my time away from the crowd or even in another room.
Okay.
You might find me occasionally coming up for a quick chat with the top floor guests, especially if the room gets stuffy.
Okay.
You wouldn't lose me in a crowd, especially if we were partying during golden hour.
Okay.
Those are good clues, Steve.
Is this fish an anabantoid?
Yes.
Steven, we're screwed.
I can't can't with her.
Is this fish something you could keep in a 5 to 10 gallon tank?
Yes.
Is it a betta fish?
No. Like, are you okay? I was like, is that your guess? Like, no. Okay.
This was good, Steven. You've got some good good clues there.
So is this a fish you could keep with tank mates?
Yes.
Okay.
Chat's got a lot of opinions.
I know.
Okay, can I clarify? Like, this is a specific species of a fish. It's not just like gourami. It's
No, we're always gonna go specific.
is it a sunset gourami?
Bitch.
I'm
Yes.
serious.
Okay.
Okay, it's Renee and Scotty and who else? Someone. Oh,
Just-
Betta. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about that golden hour thing, and I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
let me incorporate sun in it.
Yep.
It's gonna
Nice.
take a lot to stump Jenna. I can already tell. Like, you and I are always gonna be the ones that are like sucking majorly, and Jenna's gonna win every fucking time.
We gotta get ruthless.
Yeah, but then she'll get ruthless with us, and we're already screwed.
I know. It's lose-lose for us. That is not a fish at all, Zen. That is just a drawing of a fish.
It's L fish. Members L fish. It's the fish that Lillian drew.
Yeah, I would say if you had to compare it to any fish, it would be like the rainbow fish from that book, that rainbow fish book, where it's like giving out.
Oh,
its
from the book, The
scales.
Rainbow Fish?
Yeah, the rainbow fish from the rainbow fish book.
Oh God, Myrtle has an idea.
Here we go.
I'm afraid.
Give me that idea. We need to make a mythology for the fish in Steven and Jenna's logos and the member fish.
They need a
Well, I mean,
Well,
the member
you
fish.
Get to work on that, Myrtle.
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks for volunteering.
I appreciate it. Any free labor we can get out of anybody, much appreciated.
Yep. So a couple of people got some extra points tonight.
Nice. Yep. Because I know, like, guessing a drawing of a fish is not the easiest thing in the world for a lot of people. So I would like to kind of change things up, give people an opportunity to earn points in an alternate way. Just like last year, we had random games at some points that were helpful. So what are we giving away?
Myrtle gets a lesson in why you keep your mouth shut in corporate meetings.
Yeah.
You get voluntold to do things.
Mm-hmm. That says, just a suggestion, maybe you can share a picture Google search of the question when answer after it's given.
So, like what the fish were. So, like, they want to see a picture of a sunset gourami, a rummy-nosed tetra, and a pygmy cory.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
And while you're pulling that up, I will show people. It is another cat net holder. This one is like a white and gray one, a little backpack.
It's and fucking adorable.
It comes with a net, but the net is green, so the net is see-through.
Just take our word for it. There is a net.
Mm-hmm.
But it hangs on the side of your tank. Renee said, I need this cat.
And I know we are a little bit behind in shipping. I think we still need to ship to George. And who did you say won on Foxy's Fishmas in July?
Elaine Lucart. So we can
Elaine.
send
Okay.
those off tomorrow.
Yep. We can do that.
Yeah.
Comes with a net. Where is a net? I imagine that she's got her phone down and she's McLurking because she's got children's to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a sunset gourami. We actually had some of these in Lillian's tank for a while. I made a mistake buying these for her tank. They are very, very shy. Like if you have them in with any kind of boisterous fish, doesn't matter the size, they are just like, I don't want to have any part of that. And they just kind of go and hide in another room. Like
but it is
a cave.
It is the ones at the top. It is not the ones with the blue.
Yeah, these are like dwarf gourami. They have the like orange reddish color. They have some that are just called honey gouramis that are yellower, which I would have accepted honey gourami as a guess, but sunset gourami was technically what it was. But yeah, they're cool. I wouldn't mind having some in a nano tank again. I would like to find a good, healthy source for them, which some of these smaller gouramis, it's hard to come by a good source. I don't know why.
And yes, Elaine, we have your address. We should be sending it. I have it already like wrapped up and packaged. So we just gotta print out the sticker on the box.
Yeah.
And
put it in the mail
if
tomorrow.
I have 3 packages, I can just run to the mail post office tomorrow and drop it off. We got the email. It said I did it when she sent her address.
Pygmy corridoras. You can see what
The
those
cutest.
look like.
The
They're
cutest.
adorable.
Cutie patooties.
Oh, look. I like this. It's a little comparison on the co-op about dwarf cories, because they're not all pygmies. We got Heberosis, Hastatus, which I've never had before, but wouldn't mind having some of those too.
Yeah.
And Pygmaeus. I believe Pygmaeus are the smallest of the 3.
Yeah. Drives me nuts when people call Hebrosis pygmies, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh.
Totally different. Not even the same lineage.
Nope.
Jeff said he has
spawned
honey gourami. I'm not raising it at the moment. Plan to again in the future. Oh, hobbyist bred honey gourami. I'd be all for that.
Yeah.
Johnny said we're trying to find a good source for gouramis, but they've all had a virus so far. Yeah, that's what I've heard. They all had that issue. So
shame.
Yeah. Good luck and let me know if you do find them. So, like when I say let me know, I mean like give me special privileges and let me know in advance so that I can order them before everyone else, because I'm special, but not really.
Nice.
What was the other one? Rummy Nose Tetra. Rummy Nose Tetra.
Yep.
I like these two.
Thank you, Austin.
Austin, thanks for the super sticker. I would never play favorites.
And welcome, Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders, welcome. Touch
That's an
nothing
Aladdin
but the
reference.
Yeah. Don't touch this forbidden treasure.
Nope.
And welcome, Vibes.
Hey, Vibes. I'm here. Y'all can start now. How do you know if they have a virus? So Dan's Fish, they've had that that vet that can actually look at shit under a microscope, I assume is how they figure that out. But it's been relatively common knowledge for a while that a lot of those dwarf gouramis just have something that just makes them die within 6 months to a year, no matter what.
Isn't it called dwarf gourami disease?
Yeah, because for lack of like a better name for it, it's just one of those things.
Yep. It's a shame.
Okay, so what's our hashtag for this as I create the giveaway?
Jenna, you come up with it.
Oh, I don't.
Why the fuck did it log me out
Yeah.
that quickly?
It always logs me out that
Because
quickly.
look, you're just showing it from the beginning. Okay, Myrtle has a suggestion. Hashtag safe move.
Safe move.
Aw,
Okay.
it will be.
You're going so fast without explaining what you're doing.
How many fucking times do I have to
Every
explain how to
time.
do this? It is not hard, okay?
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, Matt says what Google does. It's Google logs people out.
Yep.
So
I
it's
mean,
not
click
Matt
on giveaway
specifically
tool.
going and like logging people out manually. He doesn't have the time to do that.
Yeah. Click on giveaway tool in the drop down and then fill out the incredibly intuitive form and then this button that says create. Here we go. We're there. Look at that. Here we go.
Kyle, please play for Renee.
And you know what Matt added for us? Do you see that button?
Mm-hmm. I do. Wait. Oh, I gotta go to giveaway.
Oh, you're like
Screenception.
you're ruining the surprise. Or
Yeah, that's what I
ruining
do. The illusion that I'm
illusion.
I'm
Yeah,
a
and like look at that line.
Mm-hmm.
it's the worst. Oh my god.
Fix your green screen.
No. Nobody look at that. Now it's magic again.
Okay. That pygmy corridora has a lot of green.
What the fuck is this? Why is it doing that? I don't know. Oh,
Benjamin asked, what are we playing for? You are playing for a cat net holder. It hangs on the side of your tank and it has a little backpack, and you can put your fish net or your scaping tools, whatever you want in there that fits. Welcome, Fish Frenzy Addiction. Yeah, like I usually keep a shrimp net and some tongs.
Yep.
Like near my tank at all times.
Yep. But yeah, it's super. I mean, I find that easier than, what was the old one? Wheel of Names?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's all just done on one site.
Yeah, which is great.
29 entries. Matt,
But
only
you
thing you
didn't
gotta do for perfection is just
auto refresh.
Auto do like auto refresh is fine, but like even whenever like I refresh, just continue to keep it green. But also, I like what Matt said. I think I'll just make Steven his own little pop out
you
wheel.
don't deserve special
this.
treatment.
Yes, I do.
No. Be a normal person.
I was gonna say.
Be a what? Be a what now?
I don't think we know what that is, Jenna.
I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry.
No.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Steven,
like define normal, please.
Normal. We don't know how to be normal.
Tell us again, what are you giving away? Matt would like to know.
A cat. A kitten.
The cat that hangs on the side of your tank. And it has a little backpack.
Nancy is coming with it, man.
Nancy is back to the docking station. No, I don't want to. Don't make me big.
Oh yeah, Nancy's having a good night tonight, man.
Myrtle, unplug, replug, reset.
Even when this is plugged in, my phone battery is going to be significantly drained. I'm going to send Myrtle a picture of my low battery when we're done with the stream so that he can have nightmares.
Yeah, Myrtle gets triggered by screenshots that show the phone at like less than 10%.
I sent him a screenshot yesterday of my phone at 3%. So if anyone lets their phone get down to like 1%,
My
send it to
phone
Myrtle.
automatically
His
dims the
email is on
screen.
Fishfam link.
Just make a compilation. We will send Myrtle a slideshow of all of the dying phones to the tune of Baby Shark.
Does a dying gimbal count, Myrtle, if it's less than 5% and I'm filming?
That's dangerous. That's scary.
Will that also work?
It's really scary.
That was me today.
Oh, welcome, Peace and Hops Forever. Also, it's hashtag safe move. Just make sure.
Yeah.
How's it dangerous,
Hash-
Myrtle?
Craig says mine goes until it shuts down.
Really? I've had the moment where it's like it's at 5% and I'm like, surely I have like another minute before I get to the charger, but then like I'm like plugging it in and then it reboots. Like just never consider it a handicap. Oh yeah. Something to distract him. Gina, you psychopath.
Gina playing dirty. Oh my god. See, I'm with SC Catahoula's. Mine never goes below 50%.
I don't
Like
like
your
it to,
phone.
but sometimes I forget.
The shot gets ruined. I know, Myrtle. That's why, as I was filming today, I was like, and we're painting the back of the tank as fast as possible.
Why do you have 8 active phones? What?
Why
I
does
mean, I have
Geek
multiple
have
phones, but
he has 7
Don't-
screens?
Yeah, don't bring attention to his burner devices, Steven.
I'm not talking about his illegal business. I'm just talking about his burner phones. I said nothing about the travesties he commits privately.
Okay. It is
Old phones.
10:29.
CO2 dealer. Okay, well then I'm gonna refresh one more time, and then I'm just gonna spin this thing because we're gonna be going over time already. We got 32 entries. Gonna sit here for about like 15-ish more seconds.
I'm gonna type stop just in case.
Zinger said my phone goes dim at 5% like mine. Yeah, I don't like to squint, so I usually get up, but occasionally it's dark and all I can still see, and I procrastinate. Yeah, like 5%, I'm like, well, I got at least like 15 seconds of TikTok left. TikTok drains the shit out of your phone.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
Okay, I haven't seen any other.
Okay, fresh one more
Yeah,
time.
32, make
entries.
it green, and we're spinning. And hopefully y'all can hear this.
Mhm.
Liquid Zoo, only fins.
Sorry, Matt.
Oink Master Supreme Forev.
Rev. Sorry, Unky. I'm sorry, Craig. He said I wasn't sure if it was international. If it is not food, fish, or plants, it is going to be international. We should probably clarify that each time, but yeah, we're
Yes.
okay with shipping overseas.
But don't worry. This is actually not our last cat to give away.
Oh, we got lots.
Well, we don't have lots. We have 2 more.
They're cute. I like them.
Sorry. Someone commented on the wheel not being centered.
No, just spin.
Well, I got to be professional here.
If I can deal with it, so can they.
Mark Sturlson.
Sorry, Mark.
ATC_AV8ER.
Sorry, Kyle. Or who was he playing for?
Renee.
Renee.
Yeah.
Fish Frenzy Addiction.
Fish Frenzy.
Footscats.
Why the hell did it do that? Can it stop?
I don't know. Yes, Kyle, you gave it your very best by typing the hashtag. Absolutely. The sinking wheel of no, Benjamin, it's the wheel of you lose. Sinking wheel of you lose.
Crown tail half moon.
Sorry, Crown Tail. Exactly. It's the wheel of you lose. The bad syntax is for a reason. It's intentional for comedic purposes.
The Nano Aquarium guy.
Myrtle said he
Okay.
knows why it goes down. Why, Myrtle?
Why? Why come it does that?
Melissa.
Sorry, Melissa.
Vibes Aquatics.
Sorry, Vibes.
The Zen Ginger.
Gina, right on the nose. Proud to not be normal, expects their surroundings to be perfectly normal. I can't be normal, but everyone else must. Sorry, Zinger.
Nancy B in Tennessee.
Sorry, Nancy.
Myrtle Singh.
Myrtle.
Scuba Stevos Aqua.
Scuba.
Aqua.
SC Catahulas.
Cat House.
Bionic Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Linda Worth.
Linda. I don't know how long this wheel spins, but it spins just
Less
slightly.
than 10 seconds.
It's slightly longer than I had the wheel set up to spin, but not like so long that it's painful. I don't think. Linda.
Benjamin Peters.
Benjamin Peters. Kyle called it. He'd already lost.
Yep.
Scotty Aquati.
Scotty Aquati.
Renee D. Queer.
Renee. Zen said about 6 seconds. Yeah, I think I had mine spin for like, I don't know, 3, something like that. I don't know. I forgot.
Beta Aquatics.
Beta Aquatics.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
Gina's Reef.
Gina.
Richard Reynolds.
Richard.
Geek BOI.
Geek BOI.
Rachel, there is no
Mystery
Black
Snailed
Kitty, unfortunately.
No
Geek
Black
Boy
Kitty.
specifically asked about it, and it's because they come from Asia. Like, these are made in Asia, and black cats are considered bad luck. That's what Tommy told us. So they don't
Oh.
make them as black cats. And
Yeah, interesting.
there's a lot of like if you go to Japan especially, they have like a white and sometimes a golden cat that's like the symbol of good luck and good fortune that has its little paw up.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Or
I mean,
just
I could-
bad.
No, black
Bad
cats
luck or
are
just
not
bad?
bad luck. Black cats are actually my favorite too. I had
Well,
a
I think Geek's got one that you can have if you'd like it.
I don't think his wife would let him get rid of their cats.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Scotty the Fish Freak. Wait, if Bex has paint left over, we're talking about painting. Oh,
A 2.0 black.
Yep. It'll
if you
disappear.
painted one of the decorations, I think it would just be just a big black blob. Like you wouldn't even see anything.
Yep.
Alishan as.
Alshan.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark Fin. Okay, final three: Lady Rorschach, Coro Works, and Johnny.
Lady Rorschach.
Lady Rorschach. Here we go.
Coro Works.
Sorry, Coro, but congratulations to Johnny.
I
You
don't
win
know.
a kitty
Does
cat.
Johnny like cats?
I don't know. And already got his mailing address because he filled out the plant form.
Wait.
I believe. Charge your damn phone. Oh, let me record.
Johnny Dan's Fish.
And there you go. It's official. So Fishfam link should be like, congratulations or
cat.
something like that.
Or 4.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Well, sorry we went over by about 8-ish minutes, but we're done. So
Yeah.
thank you so much to our awesome moderators and our chatters and super chatters and members and lurkers and replay crew. And won't see you tomorrow on Bex's stream, right? Because you're breaking everything down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so we'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Night.